What's up, guys? Will H, and as you guys see, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is here. Now, I don't have any Samsung devices anymore. I pretty much sold my Samsung Galaxy Tab S9. I sold my Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, and I traded in my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra for the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, which was a big mistake. Big mistake. I'll have to admit that right now. I wish I would never done that, but at the time, I don't know what I was thinking, but I immediately regretted doing that. And I didn't like the Z Flip 5 nearly as much as I thought I would. And so I'm glad to have this in the house. Now, the S23 Ultra was my all-around device, man. I made videos with that. I utilize my S Pen when I have these type of devices. And so I'm just glad to have this in the house. So I picked up the titanium gray, but it also comes in black, titanium black, titanium green, blue, orange, violet, yellow, and of course the gray right here. So I have the 512 gigabytes of storage. Now, if you pre-order this, they'll upgrade you to the 512 gigabytes for free. Now, this is running the Snapdragon Gen 3 processor made for Galaxy. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM also. So those are just a few of the specs right there. We'll get into some more in a little bit. But this is the packaging. We all pretty familiar with the simple packaging that they have here. You guys see Samsung S24 Ultra. And I'm going to have to get used to that saying that because I'm probably going to say S23 for a bunch of times here. And we're going to go ahead and get this open. Look like I botched this one over here, but you got it where you can pull it from both ways. So, all right, so let's see what's in here. You guys have seen these unboxings. And I went with the gray color. I don't know why, because I had a titanium in my iPhone. And here it is. And that looks pretty good, man. Just from the naked eye, not having the two side by side, they look pretty comparable. So you get your phone in there, and of course we know you get your SIM tray ejector tool right there. I always say, let me see if they put something different in my box, but they never do. There's your tool. You get a quick start guide, and you get your Type-C to Type-C charging cable right there. And that's all in the box. So we can get rid of this. So here's the device. And I gotta say straight off the bat, it feels pretty similar, I'm familiar to me. You got your camera setups back here. Now I took some notes. I'm not gonna remember each and every detail of this device. So let me look at my notes here. So you got a 200 megapixel wide f1.7. You got a 12 megapixel ultra wide f2.2. You got a 50 megapixel 5x zoom f3.4. That's optical zoom. And then you got a 10 megapixel telephoto 3x optical zoom. And this camera can also zoom up to 100 times spatial zoom. Those are the cameras on the back. Of course, you got your flash as well. Got some Samsung branding right there. It kind of shimmies in the light. Look like it changes up a little bit right there. So on the top, you got two microphones right there. On this side, you're gonna have your volume up and down rockers. Trying to get that where it's volume up and down rockers. You got your power button and your millimeter wave antenna right there. And then on the bottom, we got our SIM card tray. We got our charging port, a microphone there, and that's the speaker. So that looks a little different right there. And then you got the S Pen, which I'm so happy to have back. And what I like about this color, the S Pen matches the phone. Now, I'm seeing other videos where the S Pen doesn't match the color of the phone. So this side, there isn't anything. Look like a microphone right there. And then we went all the way around it, I think. Yep, and then the front of it, let's go ahead and peel this off. Hey, that's pretty nice right there. The years before, we weren't having that that sound there. It was kind of quiet, so I guess they added a little more glue to make it a little more exciting for us. So the display, this is a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display, Quad HD. It's flat now, which is nice. I like the flat displays. It's 120 hertz refresh rate, adaptive refresh rate, and it's 2600 nits outside peak brightness. So that is pretty nice right there. Now the feel in the hand, it feels good. It's got that cold feel to it. It's kind of cool in my house right now. And I do like the color of this. It took me a while to get used to the iPhone's color, but this one's been that I had that one for so long, I'm used to it. The titanium feels great here. Does still have the sharp edges right here. But this is a big phone, and I love having it back in my hand right here. So this is gonna be good. Now the cameras I didn't mention, you can shoot up to 8K, 60 with the rear facing camera, and the front camera you got a 12 megapixel f2.2, and you can shoot 4K at 60 on that. So those are just a few of the specs right there. Now with this phone, I'm going to go ahead and power it on. They got a lot of new features with this, a lot of new AI features. You got circular search, live translate, chat assist, photo assist, interpreter, which may be the same thing as the live translate, I'm not sure. This is IP68, dust and water, and also Bluetooth 5.3. So as it boots up here, we're going to get a look at it, go around it a little bit here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my information in and come back, but I'll be using this with Mint Mobile. I'm going to throw my Mint Mobile phone SIM card in here. So let me go ahead and get my information in and come right back. All right, guys, so we're back in, and I have put my information in, but I haven't loaded any apps or anything like that. So it's pretty much fresh out the box. And I got to tell you, this thing feels excellent in the hand. I hear a lot of people say that it's slippery, but not to me, it's not slippery. You do have a little shimmy of different colors going on there with the back of it there, but feels good. It does still have the sharp edges right there when you hold it in your hand. Now this display has its Corning Gorilla Armor display, and it does reduce reflections on here. And I noticed people talking about the reflections not so bad on it. And I see it with my own eyes now. That is something that's true. Fingerprint sensor I did set up. This also have what they call Vision Booster. Now that's supposed to add to the colors and the contrast as well. So, but right now, it looks great with this wallpaper here, and just strolling through. The OS is very fast, which I didn't think it wouldn't be, but it looks good here. So let's see what's all on here. So you're gonna have your Google stuff here, got some Microsoft stuff there, some Samsung stuff. You got Assistant, Calculator, Calendar, Camera, Clock, Contacts, Facebook, Gallery, Gaming Hub. You guys can see what's all there. So not a whole lot on here. So we drop down. Let's go into the settings, and I like to see just how much storage out of the box we get with these devices. I got the 512, and like I said, I haven't added anything to the device here. So here's storage, and let's see what we got. So out of the 512, it's using 484. Available is 484 gigabytes, so using 27.5, so not bad at all. Let's go back and look at, it's probably already set to the 120, or it's set to adaptive. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's set to adaptive brightness, and the smoothness is set to adaptive out of the box. Used to be you had to go in and set that, but yeah, man, let's see what we're on as far as software. Let me see here. So we're running Android 6.1, Android 14, and it has the Google Play system update July 1st, 2023. And we're on security patch levels January 1st, 2024. So pretty much up to date there, but I'll check for updates pretty soon. But yeah, man, this is pretty nice. I'm not really going to go too much into it. Just wanted to do an unboxing, talk about a few of the specs, and tell you what I think about it. So here it is next to my iPhone 15 Pro Max. We can kind of compare these colors right there. Pretty close, pretty close. The iPhone doesn't do that little shimmy in the colors right there. And the natural titanium, let me wipe this down a little bit. It's been in a case. The natural titanium looks pretty close, guys. That definitely looks close right there. And here it is there. So yeah, man, this is gonna be great. I'm thinking about taking my main SIM card out and putting it in the S24 Ultra. Well, this doesn't have a SIM card. This is my main line right here, but I'm thinking about using this as my main phone right here. So we'll see. But yeah, man, I'm happy to have a Samsung back in the house, man. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I got cases, a bunch of cases to review, and then I'll talk about my experience with it in a little bit. All right, guys, so one more thing I want to mention, something else I picked up along with this. I picked up the tablet here, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. So I ended up getting this for like 75 bucks with the credit that Samsung gave us. So I'll do an unboxing on this in the next video right here. But yeah, man, just wanted to mention that. But catch you guys in the next video. Will H, I'm out.